need one hand, really. It's just for picking up a fish.
How many?
Only one.
This a bunch of times too, so if we don't get you in this time,
Oh, you get four.
get you in next time.
You like it? Great. And then just pull up on one side of the green string. Oh, you're fine. Just one side. So just, yep, just like that. Perfect. Thanks, guys. And then just drop it in the bucket. Just drop it in the bucket
Now,
when you're.
Alright, that's the hook we'll use to pick it up.
It probably wouldn't hurt them, but.
Now I'll put the rope around this wheel. That's the winch that hauls the traps up from the bottom. I control that with this lever. And right here it's 25 feet deep. Yeah, the way I poked that lady is I didn't know she was standing behind me, and I pulled the buoy through like that. I won't stand on the red mat. Alright, here's our first trap, and we got a couple lobsters. Nice. We got some mud. I'm going to clean that out. Alright, we got 2 in there. And a crab. In order for us to keep a lobster, it's got to be at least 3 1/4 inches across the back. That's called the carapace. We measure from the back of the eye to where the back meets the tail. So on our measuring tool from point to point, it's exactly 3 1/4. I'm going to put the first point down just behind the eye and then set the second one down. If that lands on the back, it's longer than 3 1/4, we can keep it. If this passes and hits the tail, it's too small, we've got to throw it back. And that's on the back, it's a keeper. All right, good start. A good average is 1 keeper per trap that you pick up. So that's a good start. This guy's missing a claw. We call that a cull. We can keep it if it makes the legal size. And
It looks like
a little bit small.
Small, yeah.
Passes the back and hits the tail.
Did we throw it?
Gotta go back, yeah.
Disqualified.
Disqualified.
And this is a Jonah crab. These guys have a little bit of meat in the claws, but not enough to make it worth us keeping, so we always throw them back over. No. Yeah, it's alive. Yeah, they're just really docile. There's another type of crab that looks like this that is not docile at all. Yeah, these guys, they're just, yeah, here you go. If he wakes up, I'd throw him over, because if it did get you, it hurt, but like that, I think you're fine.
Just sleeping.
Okay.
Okay, we got a couple more in here to check. Alright, and that's all.
Should I just throw it out?
Yeah.
Here? Bye.
There you go.
Oh no! Oh no! Help!
Alright,
Help!
here's a 1-clawed lobster, but this one is a keeper.
How do they lose their claws? Is that just from
Fighting each other usually, and they let it go too. Yeah, so if the claw gets damaged or something's holding on to it, it'll just release it. There's a muscle right at the base, so it drops that claw, closes off the muscle, and then it will not bleed out from that point.
Okay.
And then that becomes the site of regeneration. They'll eventually grow a new one. Yeah. So that's a keeper.
You're just like, I'm
All right.
I don't want to do one. I don't want the trap.
Throw that one back.
I'm a baby!
All right, now you see here the bait's pretty well chewed up. It's almost gone. That's because the lobsters smell the fish, so they come to find it. They walk up these ramps on either side. They do eat the fish through the bag, but eventually they're gonna fall down to the floor. From there, they don't know that they're stuck or realize it's a trap. They just want to walk the easiest direction. So instead of climbing back up and going out the way they came in, the easiest way to go from inside the trap is up this ramp towards the back. They fall through the hoop, and that's where they get stuck. They can't find their way out the way they came in. But the little ones get out through the escape vents, one on top and one down below. Okay, now we got our next job to do. We're gonna put in our new bait. You want to help me up here on this trap? And you're in a great spot to help me on this one.
Okay.
All right. So here, we're going to grab that white string and unravel it, and then the green one.
Here. So just unwind that. Yep, just like that. We're going to unwind this green string.
And then we're going to tip it back upside down over the water. Shake
We're
it
going
all
to
the way.
grab this green string on the bottom and let go of this one and shake it out over the water.
Check it out.
Seagulls are
Oh.
they're getting like a little post-breakfast snack.
So let's grab
And then
that.
I'll give you
They know, huh?
Let's get both strings on one side. Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
All right. So we're going to rebait. We're going to pull that up. Yep. And then just reverse it. Like that. And then the white rope just on top of it. Just like that.
We're gonna close the door, and you can take this hook, stretch it right up to here.
And then, you okay? Yeah. If you want to take this hook and just stretch it about right up to there. Or just right there. That's great. Just make sure that those. Yep, just like that. Thank you so much.
Got it. Let's see. Do you guys want to help on the next part? Here, come on over behind this trap. Here's what we're gonna do. Yeah, so I'll push mine in first. It'll take about 10 seconds. I'll just say 1, 2, 3, push, and just shove that right out over the side.
You want me to do it? You want to do it? Thank you. Do it when he says. Keep your feet away from the rope, right?
Yeah, right.
Down the bottom.
Yeah.
15 years, not too bad. 25 feet. Right? That's where you're doing your different spots.
One, 2, 3, push. There you go, perfect.
Now that we have some keepers, we have to band them. I'm going to show you guys how we do that. I'm going to ask for your help with that. These are banding